What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we're taking a look at the bump and run scenario mentioned over a week ago. We are currently testing the support of the lower highs. If we lose this level, we're likely going to go to below $26,000 in the next coming days potentially. However, there are some internal levels that I want to talk about here, looking at the lower time frames for some potential trading opportunities. So if you're interested in that, smash up the like button, subscribe, and let's go right into the content. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. Let's dive in, guys. This bump and run scenario, this pattern over here that was broken on the 1st of October, we can see right now we are coming all the way down here to the resistance, turning it into support. Getting that reaction from the September point of control, basically this consolidation right over here, creating that high volume node when we do take a look at the volume profile. So this high volume node is basically from the price action of September. We are bouncing at that level, and also the support of the bump and run pattern. Are we going to manage to bounce from this range? Well, obviously it's not looking too good, guys, because this impulsive move here to the downside since the new yearly high at $31,800, we can see that we've had 5 impulsive moves down, and now we've created 3 waves to the upside, as you can see, potentially in an ABC structure, corrective move, and we have broken down from the higher low support here, as you can see just a few days ago. So it's a crucial range at the moment. Yes, no doubt that, this is very impulsive to the downside. 3 waves up here, very corrective. So it looks like that, yes, the most likely scenario, in my personal opinion, is coming down to 24,800, that June low here, for it to be tested and potentially break down from that level, or at least tested. It might actually have a liquidity grab and then have a massive bounce. We don't know that because it might be an ABC, okay? And the C wave here is just going to be going slightly beneath here, the B wave low. I think that is not going to be the case. I think we're possibly going to go to lower levels. We'll be seeing that, okay, price action once we, come to those levels. Now, like I said, there is a chance here, even though the market does look quite bearish. There's a 3-waver here, move to the upside. I think it is kind of unlikely that we are going to create another wave here to the upside to come all the way up here, because when you do take a look at Elliott wave theory, of course, this case, okay, being a 4th wave, we're overlapping the 1st wave. It looks very much corrective, guys, and we're going to start those major impulsive moves to the downside, okay, looking at the price action. But there is the case here of creating here, a possible another leg up. It will be a little bit more of a complex corrective move here to the upside, but let's just say, this is support. This can hold, and we could get a pretty significant bounce. Now, like I said, on higher time frames, if we were to come all the way up here to $28,600, this zone is very interesting. This high volume node, the value area low of this trading range, I think the price of Bitcoin will likely reverse. It's probably going to reverse from here, going beneath $25,000. I think that is what is most likely. However, if we do bounce from this zone, I would be only looking for shorts, okay, from 28,500 to 29,500 range, okay? It's very, very likely that this will continue, okay, a lower high to come down to 24,800. Getting beneath 24,800, that is the moment that I'll start feeling bullish. I will be buying some spot Bitcoin and also looking for some swing long positions. But you are more interested in scalping scenarios, day trade, okay? Andy, this is the higher time frame. I don't know, if this is a good long, or are we going to go to these highs like you say, or are we going to come down to 24,800? Talk about some day trading, scalping scenarios that could happen here for Bitcoin for the next coming hours and next couple of days. Well, of course, we're going to take a look at that right away, guys. Remember, the platform I'm using right now for some scalping and day trading is MEXC, guys. There is a $20,000 deposit bonus when you sign up with a link in the description, or depending on what you deposit, up to $20,000 can be claimed as bonus to pay fees and also to pay losses. I mean, the fees are extremely low on this platform. You got the link in the description, guys. MEXC, for all of those people that can use Bybit. Obviously, I've been using Bybit for over 4 years. You also have the link down below. Still that $30,000 worth of bonus to claim on Bybit if you wish. Let's dive in, guys, on the lower time frames. What is next? You can see the lower high resistance trend line from this bump and run scenario just sitting there. The bounce that we talked about on a YouTube video 2 days ago here when we were trading above $27,000, talking about $26,550 to get an epic bounce, okay? $400 bounce from that level as we were moving down. Very nice. Now we kind of created a small little double bottom, not testing the lows from yesterday. The previous day low hasn't been tested. With this move down that we had, okay, very early this morning, sorry, late last night, was not tested. We did not come down all the way there. So it's a bit disturbing. I like to see double bottoms when the low is tested, right? If that low would have been tested, then absolutely epic. We would have got into that long position. However, we didn't come all the way down there. Now, let's talk about, okay, this is support, guys. Volume profile here. We can see point of control from September. We are getting the reaction. We've tested the lows again or getting close to it, right? This could be a double bottom scenario. We could break that neckline of $26,900. If that were to be the case, I do think that we could have a significant rally, okay, to 27,100, 200 range, even slightly higher. I'll explain that right away. First of all, let's go with the bearish case, okay? Now, we'll talk about the bullish case scenario right in just 1 second. If the price action does turn around from this point, okay, and breaks beneath the $26,500 low created here on the 11th of October, the next big level that I am looking here, that could be today or tomorrow, guys, potentially, is that daily level. This was mentioned on a live stream yesterday, that daily level here, and it's also a daily point of control. This is from the consolidation of the 25th to the 28th of September. This consolidation right there, we had a daily level, and it's a daily point of control as well. When we do take a look at the fixed volume profile, round about that zone here, slightly above 26,240, we have that high volume node. Very interesting level, as you can see on the volume profile. But not only that, here we can take a look at Fibonacci from the pivot low of the rally starting in September all the way here to the high. The 61865, guys, is exactly at that high volume peak. So pay attention to that level, because on the recovery you could get a significant bounce. That is the level that I am looking at here to the downside for a potential long if we do get a reaction. We are holding the support of the bump and run. We are holding September's point of control. Could we break out here from this resistance neckline of this potential double bottom or triple bottom scenario? Let's get VPV out of the way and zoom in on the lower time frames and go straight to the point here on what could happen. Now, you could arguably discuss, all right, this has been a little bit difficult because obviously testing this high is a great shorting opportunity. We're just a few dollars in testing this high for a potential short, right? You get that liquidity grab and then enter a short, or actually test this low and get into a long. We were just a few dollars away here, and also just a couple of dollars from this high to this high. So very hard to get into that trade, waiting for that possible wick or a wick here, and it did not happen. So right now you can see there is a neckline here. This is a neckline. It's an old daily level that did provide very strong resistance yesterday and today also, as you can see on the price action. So if you were to break out this neckline, you can see that this is a double bottom formation. If this neckline is broken successfully, guys, with a huge amount of volume, I think that the price action does have a chance to come in all the way up to $27,300, this lower high over here. Just because the projected move of a double bottom is getting the width of the double bottom from the low to the neckline. From the breakout of the neckline, you can see that that target zone is coming all the way up here to this high, as you can see on the chart. So there is a possibility. If we do break out successfully with a large amount of volume, guys, I can already tell you that there is a high chance that we could be going to higher levels. So you'd want that breakout here with significant volume and come down and have a quick consolidation on the lower time frames here. Only if the volume is quite significant here, I would say that we are likely going to have a bounce, not only test the highs from the breakout, even go to higher levels. something disturbing. We have a daily naked point of control. What do you mean by a daily naked point of control? Well, basically here from the price action of the 11th of October, we've created a high volume node because of this consolidation. When we do take a look at the session volume profile, we have that volume node exactly round about 27,100 range, okay? Round about that area is where we have that naked point of control. So it's something disturbing. It's a level that I am, paying attention, because yes, we could break out here and then come back up and have this kind of double top, have that, choppy action at this level where the price could reverse. And that would make a lot of sense, because you would see that, the moves down here are very impulsively, and you can say that this is an A, this is a B, and this could be a C wave here to the upside, hitting round about that $27,100. And when we do take a look at the pivot high from the start of this drop, which is this one right over here, this is the start of the drop. This were to be an ABC kind of structure. If we do take a look at Fibonacci from that pivot high to the pivot low, that 618 Fibonacci is slightly beneath the naked point of control. So it's a very difficult area. I would say in between 618 and 78, okay, where we do have that daily naked point of control from the 11th of October is going to be a disturbing zone, all right? Because, yeah, this is a double bottom, okay, no doubt. We could come back down, test the low. If this low is tested and fails, it would be a triple bottom, okay? Of course, this triple bottom, the same target is coming all the way up here to $27,300 range. However, like I said, we got a lot of resistance. Daily naked point of control in between 618 and 78 Fibonacci. I mean, 78 Fibonacci can be tested. This is why for me it's so important that if we do break out from here, if the price is creating that choppy action at this level, I will be looking to short this range, that daily naked point of control, and creating here double, triple tops, trying to get in at the highest level possible. Something very similar that happened a few days ago. Basically, right over here from this price action, we did create a small internal double top here on the lower time frames. It was very much mentioned in the Legends community on Discord saying, we could create another top here, but this is the zone where we're actually looking for shorts as we're getting this choppy action, right, to come back down to the lows. So that is what I would want to see, guys. We need to remember that the price action is very aggressive to the downside. And if the price were to break out here from this neckline, we need to be paying close attention to the daily naked point of control. If we were to hit it and then create a double top, we want to get into that second top as we reject. If it is choppy, guys, I will still be bearish. I would see this more as an ABC structure. Of course, we've just tested the highs. There is a possibility that we're going to start falling from here. If that is the case, guys, pay attention to the lows here from the 11th of October to see how are we going to hit that level. Is it going to be a successful breakout? If it is, we're looking for 26,200 reaction for a quick little bounce. If it is not a successful breakout, we wick below, and as we wicking above, we can have an attempt here for a long here for a recovery for a possible triple bottom, guys, as we are hitting that lower high resistance from the bump and run scenario, and also we are hitting the September point of control, which is holding very, very nicely here at 26,550, guys. Thank you very much for joining. If you want more updates, you know the deal. You got the Legends trading community. I post every single day for scalping scenarios. Got into a really nice scalp today. And also you have the bonuses on these exchanges. Mexi right now, the one that I'm currently using, and Bybit, $30,000 worth of bonus that can be claimed if you can trade there, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.